Hello. I have no idea what this video is going to be or what it's going to bring us, but I'm gonna do my first ever vlog. I know y'all were like, we can't wait to see what your life is like, and let me tell you, it's bad. That's wrong. It's boring. I just got home from work a little bit ago. It was dark when I left for work this morning, and it was dark when I came home. And now I'm drinking some youthberry tea from Tivana, and it's expired, so I had to put multiple bags in so that I could taste something. And I've had a headache all day. I have probably between 3 to 5 headaches a week, so that's cool. So I didn't have time to vlog during the day, obviously, because life. Maybe Tuesday morning I'll have enough time to kind of vlog my morning. But yeah, so today I started reading The False Prince, which was my first book for the DCG game. Wait. Oh, no, I was right. The DCG Readathon. And I'm probably about a third of the way through. Just want to talk about it for a little bit. So if you're thinking about reading this book and you don't want to be spoiled, I guess goodbye. So I read it today during my lunch at work and during my breaks, and I am really loving it so far. It is about a boy named Sage, and he is an orphan. I believe he's 15 years old, and he and 3 other boys were chosen by a man named Connor, who is a noble of this land. We don't really know much about him. But he and these 3 other boys have been chosen to compete to pretend to be the prince in order to avoid a civil war within the country that they live in. And I guess I don't want to give away too much. So I guess it's not really spoilery, but yeah, and so far we've been learning a lot about their pasts. Things that I really like so far have been, I love how different the characters are. I'm not really feeling like any of the characters are the same person. You know how you read sometimes and characters can seem really two-dimensional. I'm not really getting that from this book so far. I really like our main character. He's very headstrong. He talks before he thinks. He's very bullheaded. He doesn't think a lot. Very fire sign energy, honestly. An Aries, if y'all are into astrology. So please appreciate these pajamas. My friend Rachel bought these for us when we were bridesmaids at her wedding. Or bought it for the bridesmaids at her wedding, and I was one of them. Rachel, I know you watch these videos, so I love you so much. Hope you're okay. Basically, all of these boys are orphans, and they have to learn how to be nobility in about 2 weeks. And if they're not chosen, basically this guy's gonna kill them. So stakes are pretty high. It's been really good, very fast paced, lots of twists and turns. It's definitely meant for younger audiences, so I'm not reading it and, you know, like, oh, I never would have guessed, or, you know, it's not taking me, definitely not Gone Girl level of what the shit is happening, but definitely still good. The author is still able to surprise me, which I really enjoy, and it's not a hard read at all. I mean, I would say it's probably between the ages of like 12 and like 20, maybe. Very young adult-ish, kind of teen-ish, but it's not, as of now, like reflecting very like adult themes, if that makes sense, other than like death. So I guess that's pretty adult, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna read a little bit more tonight. I guess if anything crazy happens, you'll hear from me again. My dad just lost the cat. So apparently my dad had lost our new kitten for a little bit, but we found him. Update, it's still going well. It's 8 something at night. I'm in the mood for soup. And yeah, I'm about a little over halfway through. It's going great. I'm still really enjoying it. It's ramping up here. We've got some things happening. Some threats are being made. At this point, I'm pretty, if you haven't read this book, sorry, okay, spoiler time. If you have, so here is my prediction. Connor obviously is going to choose Sage because, well, there's a sequel and it's from Sage's perspective, so he has to at least live. I think at least one of the other two boys is gonna die, and my thought is that it's gonna be Roden because he's sweet and he's like the Beth March character, and the Beth March character always has to die. So, and we're about to meet the princess, so that's exciting. I'm probably gonna try and read a little bit more tonight. This is going much better than I thought it was going to. I thought I was gonna be so stressed to finish this book. I've also been reading Way of Kings, and so that's been stressing me out. Guys, I am so close to being done. I have about 125 pages left. This book is why I read like 4 books in November. Anyway, ta-ta, that's all. And we go to bed together every night. Yeah, you ready to get ready for bed? Yeah. We'll see y'all tomorrow after I get home from work. Good evening, friends. It's day 2. I'm home from work and I made dinner. As you can see, I made mac and cheese and dino nuggies. I finished the book today. And don't mind me eating. If food noises bother you, I am so sorry. And also excuse the way I look. Y'all. So, that ending took me for a spin. It was not wholly unexpected. Once I had gotten a chapter or 2 before the twist, I was like, oh yeah, okay. I was totally on board with it. I thought it was earned. I feel like a lot of the times authors try to pull like a 180 on the reader to be like, ooh, gotcha. And I felt like the twist in this book was earned. And it definitely led me to wanting more. I know there's more. I don't know if it's a duology or a trilogy or a quadrilogy or whatever it is. I have no idea. I don't know if I'll continue reading the series. I think I would give my book like 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It was fast-paced. There were lots of stakes involved. There was characters that I cared about, and I thought that the villain was very well crafted. I think that because one of my things with villains is that I have to understand why they're doing what they're doing. You know, whether it's power, money, whatever. I think those are like the 2 main drives for villains, but whether it's one of those things, I want to know what they're doing, why they're doing it, and what the end goal is. And I thought that it was earned. And we learned about the villain. We learned pretty much why he was doing what he was doing. And, you know, it had a good ending to it, but it was definitely like, there's more coming. You know what I mean? So I really enjoyed it, yeah. So things I really loved about the book, I would say, was the villain, having a story to him, I guess. I thought that all of the side characters were really interesting and different, which is a plus because sometimes side characters can be boring and two-dimensional, and I thought that the side characters, I cared about them, and they had personalities and, goals of their own. I liked the writing style. I thought it was easy to read. I was able to just I could picture the movie in my head, which I cannot do with all authors writing. Some authors are harder than others. So, no, it was good. And then, things I did not like, I would say, I think the one thing I was missing was there are no women in this story. And now, I know I'm gonna come off here as like an angry feminist, like with my pitchfork and no book with whatever people say that women say about things. I don't know. Here's my deal. Here is my deal. I'm pretty sure that the author of this book is a woman. Pretty sure. I have to check. I didn't research this author at all. Even so, you don't have to write female protagonists if you're a woman. Okay, sorry, my phone like ran out of storage. Here's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that women should only write female protagonists. Just like I don't think that men should only write male protagonists. But literally, there were 2 women that I could name in this book that we see, that we talk to, that we learn about, anything. And they are, quite frankly, not important. One of them is a mute, who turns out not to be a mute, but she is a servant girl, and I think that her and the dude are kind of in love, but like they don't know it. I don't really know. And the other girl is the princess that he's engaged to, and she excuses herself as soon as possible and is like, you lied to me and now I can't trust you when you were supposed to be the one person I could trust. And it's like, okay, you're old enough, and they've talked how many times about the politics in this book being what it is, and it shouldn't come as a surprise to you, I guess. Someone lied to you. I don't know. And that was like it. And her entire role is that she's the princess and she's beautiful and she's engaged to the prince. That's it. Can we just write interesting women? I don't know. I feel like that would have been the only thing that could have made this book better. I think I would have given it 5 stars if it had at least one interesting female character. It just wasn't it for me. And people might disagree with me, and that's okay. You're allowed to disagree with me. It was not for me. I don't know what else I'm supposed to put in these reading vlogs. I finished it while I was at work today, so I wasn't able to like give you updates while I was reading it, unfortunately. My cat is staring at me while I'm eating right now. So the next book I think I'm reading is the recommended book, right? I think that's The Lovely Bones. Oh, and I have to do my, oh my gosh, my activity for this week. I'll have to film that. I'll probably do it tomorrow in the morning. I am looking forward to reading the rest of my books for this month, and I'll probably start focusing on Way of Kings. I want to finish that this week. And yeah, that is all I have. I guess I will update you with updates. That was repetitive. I'll update you when I have something to update you about, I suppose. I will see you guys tomorrow.
So I said I would document my Tuesday morning. So good morning, it's Tuesday. I was not lying when I said she spent every single night with me. And so we just got up. I'm gonna make my coffee, and I actually have to go to the library this morning because I have books there and a couple errands I have to run. Oh, maybe I'll grab coffee on the way this morning instead.
Before I leave today, I have to say goodbye to little kitten.
So I am off to run some errands. Yes, I work all day again today from 12 to 8 at my other job. I work at a bookstore. And so I guess I'll try and do as much as I can before work. Just vlogging the rest of this 3-day challenge. I've never done one of these. I don't know what I'm doing. If this is a fail, just let me know. Coffee has been acquired, and now I am waiting for my books at the library. We only do curbside pickup now, so I have to request them online, and then when they're here, they come in, and then I come pick them up, and so now I'm just waiting. Today I'm drinking a white chocolate mocha, which is basic, very basic of me, but that's fine. For that Goop challenge, I decided to spell yellow for my team, so we have YELLOW. And then this is just kind of how I staged it. I am really bad at being aesthetically pleasing in general, but also on Instagram, so just pretend it looks good, okay? Just pretend. Just for me. So I think for the rest of today, I'm just gonna read Way of Kings, and then I have a few books that I'm reading at the bookstore while I work there. On my break, I read. And I have a couple hours before work, so I'm gonna read. And yeah, I think I'm gonna leave this vlog at that. We'll just we'll just do it that way. I'm gonna leave it with this. If I vlog the next challenges, we'll see. I've been so tired. Yeah, I'll do my best. However, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. I post a new video every week. Follow me over on Instagram to stay updated on what I'm currently reading, what I want to be reading, and anything else. Sometimes I post pictures, I don't know. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.